survived poison and bullets before death. December 1916, Petrograd, Russia. A nation teetering on the brink of revolution, mired in the bloody stalemate of World War I. At the heart of the crumbling empire sat Tsar Nicholas II and Tsarina Alexandra, their reign seemingly guided, or perhaps cursed, by the enigmatic figure of Grigory Rasputin, a Siberian peasant, a self-proclaimed holy man. Rasputin had infiltrated the highest echelons of Russian society, wielding immense influence over the imperial family, particularly the Tsarina, due to his supposed ability to alleviate the suffering of their hemophiliac son, Alexei. Whispers of scandalous behavior, political machinations, and undue influence swirled around him, fueling resentment and fear amongst the aristocracy. A sense of impending doom hung heavy in the air, and Rasputin, the so-called Mad Monk, became a symbol of the rot festering within the Romanov dynasty. His end, when it came, was as bizarre and brutal as his life. The opulence of the Yusupov Palace stood in stark contrast to the growing poverty and unrest gripping the Russian capital. Prince Felix Yusupov, a man of immense wealth and questionable motives, orchestrated the plot to assassinate Rasputin, driven by a mixture of patriotism, personal ambition, and a desire to rid Russia of Rasputin's perceived malign influence. Yusupov gathered a group of conspirators: Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich, a cousin of the Tsar, and Vladimir Purishkevich, a right-wing politician known for his fiery speeches against Rasputin. Their plan was elaborate, meticulously designed to lure Rasputin to the palace under the pretense of meeting Yusupov's beautiful wife, Irina. The air crackled with tension as the conspirators prepared for their deadly rendezvous, unaware of the dark secrets that would soon be revealed. On the fateful night of December 16th, Rasputin arrived at the Yusupov Palace, oblivious to the deadly trap that awaited him. He was led to a lavishly decorated cellar room, where a table was set with poisoned wine and cakes. Yusupov, feigning cordiality, offered Rasputin the treats, urging him to eat and drink. To the conspirators' astonishment, Rasputin consumed a significant amount of the poisoned delicacies, yet showed no immediate signs of distress. He chatted amiably, seemingly unaffected by the potent cyanide that should have already taken his life. Panic began to set in among the conspirators. Had they underestimated Rasputin's resilience? Was he truly protected by some supernatural force? As the rumors suggested, hours passed, and Rasputin remained stubbornly alive. The poison seemed to have no effect. Growing increasingly desperate, Yusupov excused himself and consulted with his fellow conspirators. They decided to resort to more direct methods. Yusupov retrieved a revolver and returned to the cellar. With trembling hands, he shot Rasputin in the chest. The holy man collapsed, seemingly dead. The conspirators, believing their mission accomplished, began to celebrate prematurely. But their jubilation was short-lived. Suddenly, Rasputin's eyes snapped open. He let out a guttural roar and lunged at Yusupov, his face contorted in a mask of rage. The prince, terrified, managed to escape Rasputin's grasp. The supposedly dead man, fueled by an unknown force, scrambled to his feet and stumbled towards the courtyard, desperately seeking an escape. The conspirators, horrified and bewildered, pursued him, their initial shock giving way to a renewed sense of urgency. The hunt was back on. Purishkevich, seizing the opportunity, fired several shots at Rasputin as he fled across the snow-covered courtyard. Bullets struck him in the back, and he finally fell, seemingly lifeless once more. The conspirators, convinced that Rasputin was finally dead, wrapped his body in a heavy cloth and drove him to the frozen Neva River. They dumped his corpse through a hole in the ice, hoping to conceal their crime and erase the evidence of their desperate act. But the river, it seemed, was not ready to claim Rasputin's secrets so easily. Days later, Rasputin's body was discovered, pulled from the icy waters of the Neva. The autopsy revealed a shocking truth. The cause of death was not the poison, nor the bullets, but drowning. Rasputin, incredibly, was still alive when he was thrown into the river. He had managed to free himself from his bindings, but ultimately succumbed to the freezing water. The image of Rasputin, clawing at the ice, gasping for breath in his final moments, became a chilling testament to his extraordinary resilience and the brutality of his demise. The murder of Rasputin sent shockwaves through Russian society. While some celebrated his death as a victory for the nation, others mourned the loss of the Tsarits's trusted advisor. The details of the assassination, initially shrouded in secrecy, gradually leaked out, fueling rumors and speculation. The involvement of prominent members of the aristocracy implicated the highest echelons of Russian power, further undermining the credibility of the already weakened Romanov regime. The assassination, intended to save the monarchy, may have inadvertently hastened its downfall. The official investigation into Rasputin's murder was hampered by political interference and conflicting accounts from the conspirators. While Yusupov and Dmitry Pavlovich were eventually exiled, they faced little real punishment for their crime. The investigation never fully uncovered the extent of the conspiracy or the true motives of all those involved. The case remained a tangled web of conflicting loyalties, hidden agendas, and unanswered questions. Was there a larger plot at play? Were foreign powers involved in Rasputin's demise? The truth remained elusive, lost in the shadows of the dying empire. Years later, after the revolution and the execution of the Romanov family, new evidence emerged, further complicating the narrative of Rasputin's murder. Some historians believe that British intelligence may have played a role in the assassination, fearing Rasputin's influence over the Tsarina and his potential to negotiate a separate peace treaty with Germany, thus jeopardizing the Allied war effort. While concrete proof remains elusive, the possibility of foreign involvement adds another layer of intrigue to the already complex case. The murder of Rasputin, it seemed, was not simply a domestic affair, but a geopolitical chess move with far-reaching consequences. The legacy of Grigory Rasputin remains shrouded in controversy and myth. To some, he was a charlatan and a manipulator who exploited the imperial family for his own personal gain. To others, he was a mystic with genuine healing powers, unfairly vilified by his enemies. Regardless of one's opinion, there is no denying the profound impact he had on the final years of the Romanov dynasty. His assassination was a pivotal event in Russian history, contributing to the political instability that ultimately led to the revolution. The true motives of the conspirators remain a subject of debate. Was Yusupov truly driven by patriotism, or was he motivated by personal ambition and jealousy? Did Dmitry Pavlovich act out of loyalty to the Tsar? Or was he seeking to advance his own position within the court? The answers to these questions are lost in the fog of history, obscured by conflicting accounts and political agendas. The men who killed Rasputin carried their secrets to their graves, leaving behind a legacy of intrigue and unanswered questions. The irony of Rasputin's murder is that it ultimately failed to achieve its intended goal. Instead of saving the monarchy, it weakened it further, contributing to the growing sense of chaos and instability that engulfed Russia. The death of Rasputin did not restore faith in the Romanovs, but rather exposed the deep divisions and corruption within the ruling elite. The assassination, intended as a decisive act of patriotism, became a tragic symbol of the empire's decline. Echoes of Rasputin's murder continue to resonate through history. The story of the mad monk who survived poison and bullets only to drown in the icy waters of the Neva has become a legend, a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power, political intrigue, and the unintended consequences of violence. The mystery of Rasputin's death, like the man himself, remains an enigma, forever haunting the pages of history. The question lingers: what if Rasputin had lived? Would he have been able to steer the Tsar away from the disastrous course that led to the revolution? Or would his continued influence have only hastened the downfall of the Romanov dynasty? We will never know. The murder of Rasputin stands as a stark reminder that even the most meticulously planned acts can have unforeseen and devastating consequences. The icy grip of history holds tight to the secrets of that fateful night in Petrograd, forever preserving the mystery of the man who survived poison and bullets, only to meet his end in the frozen depths of the Neva River.